The IMF have publicly attacked the British government for cutting taxes and have urged them to reverse their decision. Quite apart from anything else, the IMF have absolutely no business telling our elected representatives what to do. What we do with our money in this country is of absolutely no concern to some dodgy outfit funded by creepy corporate globalists. If I knocked on my neighbour's door and told them they shouldn't have taken out a loan to pay for the new car on their driveway, I'd fully expect them to tell me where I could stick my opinion, just as we should all be telling the IMF where to stick theirs. When a crooked globalist behemoth like the IMF raises its hackles and starts gnashing its teeth about the British government's economic policy, that's a clear sign that our Chancellor is acting in the national interest for a change. It's more than we got from globalist puppet Rishi Sunak. The IMF's main gripe is that it alleges that the tax cuts being introduced in the UK are going to create more inequality. I mean, you'd be forgiven for thinking that the IMF should probably stick to its remit of offering biased, politically motivated, corporate-funded fiscal expertise, rather than spouting empty social justice rhetoric. But there you have it. Obviously, the IMF is closely engaged with the WEF and the Gates Foundation and the whole globalist nonce club. They didn't seem to have too much to say when governments across the West were borrowing hundreds of millions of pounds to prop up economies that have been totally shut down in the name of tackling a pandemic. They were happy to let us all stumble into this catastrophe of rampant inflation because it was going to make us all more compliant for the Great Reset, wasn't it? It was a step down the road of getting us all to surrender our civil liberties, to willfully impoverish ourselves to fund a global green agenda, to give up our homes and our capacity for self-determination in the name of tackling climate crisis. A step down the road towards getting us to reject our nation, our history, our culture, our heritage, and simply submit ourselves to their universal communist autocracy. But despite their best efforts, we appear to have a new government committed to lower taxes and a smaller state, which is exactly what the people of this country need right now.